Today I'm going to show you how to make cool pens on the 7x7 like this. Before watching this video, I really recommend watching these videos. I explain patterns on the 5x5 and some of the ones on the 7x7 are pretty much similar. It's just you have to do something like one more time. Let's start with the simplest one, the checkerboard. So in case you don't know how to do this, basically you want to start by holding pretty much all of the cube except for one layer. And basically you want to go 180 degrees, then turn back 180 degrees but move your fingers one layer. And basically just repeat that. Then go like this and then do the same thing. Then go like this and then do the same thing. It's fairly simple, although it does still look cool. And to undo it, you basically do the same thing. So like this. And like this. Now let's try to do the dot pattern. So basically what you want to do is basically find 3 colors that you want to be on the same, like swapped around. So in this case I like to do red, white and blue, but you can choose any 3 colors that share a corner. So basically what you want to do is basically start it so one of the colors is on the front, top and the right. Basically you just want to do this. So you do 5 layers and go like this. Like basically go up, right to the right, go up, right to the right, go up, then up. Now, once you've done 4 of them, what you want to do is go 3. Like that. And then, finally, once you've done 4 of the 3, you want to do a single layer. And here's the dot pattern. It looks really cool, and you have it on the other side as well. So how do you undo this? Basically, you see this white center that goes here. Basically you go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just start with a single layer and then you go 3. But I'm actually not going to undo it yet because I want to show you one cool pattern. And it's basically when you already have this pattern, you can do a checkerboard pattern algorithm on this. Hopefully didn't mess that up. And here you go. This is what I would consider to be the real flower pattern. It's basically a checkerboard and the dot pattern combined into one. So it looks really cool in my opinion. How to undo this is actually pretty simple. Just do the checkerboard. And then just undo the dot pattern. Now let's try the superflips. So in case you didn't know already, the superflip is basically a pattern on the 3x3 where basically you do M prime, U prime, and then repeat that 4 times. Take this corner and rotate along the axis like that. Then do it again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take this corner, rotate along the axis 4 times again, and you get the superflip, and basically all of the edges are flipped. And to undo it, you basically just do the same thing and go like this. And basically you can do the same thing on the 5x5. So if you go watch those videos that I mentioned, basically for 5x5 you basically, for the first stage you do M prime with 3 layers and then single layer. So that's 1, rotate, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you get this, and then to make this even cooler, basically for the second iteration, you can do single layer followed by double layer. So 2, 3, 4, rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4, rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can do the same thing on the 7x7. So basically you start with 5 layers and then 1 layer. So go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4, rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you get this. For the second iteration, you want to do 3 layers and 2 layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the last iteration, you want to do a single layer and then 3 layers. And there you go, here's the super flip. It looks really cool on big cubes. How do you undo this? Okay, firstly I'll show on the 5x5. So basically it's pretty much the same thing except you go reverse. So for this one you basically just do 1, then 2, so it's single layer followed by double layer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have this, so you can do 3 layers followed by 1 layer. So here, so for the first iteration, you do single layer followed by triple layer, then you do triple layer followed by double layer, and then you do quintuple layer, or 5 layers followed by a single layer. So let's just undo everything. I'm not going to talk through this. And we're done. Now let's do the half checkerboard pattern. So basically, here's the 3x3. How to do the half checkerboard pattern is basically like this. So on the 3x3, basically choose the 2 colors that you do not want to be checkerboarded. It's not technically half; it's more like 2/3, but whatever. So I like to choose yellow and white to be the non-checkerboarded sides. You basically put one on the front, one on the back. Do M2U2, M2U2. Do a Z rotation in this way or this way, M2U2, M2U2, and then basically do a checkerboard. And there we go, we have a half checkerboard. So how do you do it with 5x5? It's basically do like this, and then like this. And then you can do single layer and double layer. It's kind of like the super flip from earlier. So you can do the same thing on the 7x7. So you can basically do 5 layers followed by 1 layer, and then do the checkerboard pen by turning just the outside. Then you can do 3 layers and 2 layers. And then again do a checkerboard by doing this, and then 3 layers across the middle. And then you can do 1 layer, 3 layer, Z rotation like this, and then go like this, slice through the middle, and there you go. We have, well, technically not a half, but I like to call it the half checkerboard pattern. Oh yeah, if you have a normal checkerboard pattern on this, if you have a checkerboard pattern like this, and you do the checkerboard pattern algorithm, actually you probably saw this before, you get this, which is kind of cool. So you can do another checkerboard pattern here. You get like a less half checkerboard pattern. You could call it a third checkerboard pattern or a double layer checkerboard pattern. And then we do the same thing here. Here you go, we have the checkerboard pattern on one side. Now how to undo these, basically I'll show for the 3x3, so you do M2, M2. Oh, actually, as we were on the checkerboard pattern, what am I doing? So as we were on the checkerboard pattern, you basically do the checkerboard algorithm, M2 to M2, M2 to M2. So, where were we? For the 5x5, you basically do, basically undo the inner slice checkerboard pattern first. I think you could be able to do it with the other layer, but I'm not sure. M2U2, M2U2. Okay, and then you go like this, and then go like this. This might not make sense, but hopefully you can understand. And then 7x7, I'm not going to explain it, because if you know 3x3 and 5x5, then you should be able to do this one. Oh yeah, off topic, it's a bit how like I showed a 4x4 pattern in the 5x5 video. If you want to make this type of pattern on a 6x6, then here's how you would do it. If you want just the singular checkboard, I guess, then basically what you would do is this. So basically just do the same thing as before. So here I'll show it again. So turn all the layers except for the last one, and then 180, just go back, rotate this way, rotate back, and then rotate here and do it. And just in case you're wondering, it's actually impossible to get it like all fully checkered. So thanks for watching this video on how to do patterns on the 7x7 kind of 5x5, and I'm just flexing here. If you would like me to show more patterns on the 7x7 and maybe other cubes and maybe the pyramid, who knows, then leave a comment and I'll see if I can get around to it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.